we will also explain to you how to look at, before we go into queries, we will also explain to you how the service candidate movements happen and how we can look at that information in ZyNerd. This is probably spend some time on this because this might be very helpful for you in terms of looking at data. Some of you might be looking at raw PDFs and taking data from raw PDFs of Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu does not mention something in the raw PDFs that we will explain over here. First, a raw PDF would say rank number 1 is MBC service and has taken MD radio in this institute. This institute may have just an OC open seat. If you go back and look at the raw PDF seat matrix, this person is an MBC service candidate. Rank 1 has moved up because of the incentives to rank 1, and the person has been allotted an OC open seat. The seat is actually an OC open seat. You take any other allotment across India, the seat category is clearly mentioned. The candidate category is of lesser relevance than the seat category. The seat category is what will tell you, if I am at this rank, I would have got this seat. We'll give you another example. I am rank 440 in Tamil Nadu state. I belong to BC. That's a candidate who ranked 440 was a BC service candidate. This candidate has taken an BC open seat in Tanjavur, let us say pediatrics. What is the candidate's rank? 440. BC service candidate took up a BC open seat. The raw PDF will say BC service. You will come back to ZyNerd and ZyNerd will say BC open. This raw PDF will give you information that I will not get this seat because it has gone only to a BC service candidate. ZyNerd will give you information that this was a BC open seat. Last year, if you are rank 440, after all the service candidates incentives have been calculated, if you were rank 440 or 439 and you are a BC open candidate, you would have got this seat. That information will help you decide whether you want to come from All India round 2 to state round 2 or state round 2 to All India round 3, depending upon what seats were actually allotted. We have been trying to get MDME through RTAs to tell them that please put up the seat category, otherwise we'll get it through RTAs every year. We'll try to push you. They have not been considerate enough to do it themselves. They will give us through RTAs, but they will not publish it for whatever reason. We do that manually, derive this entire thing manually. That is why the stray vacancy round is also not there. 3 days it takes for us to manually work on it. We got it very delayed, the stray vacancy. There were some confusions in that too. We will be updating it. But this category helps you in defining that exactly. So always go with the seat category. Whether or not it is with ZyNerd, don't look at this particular candidates category and decide on whether the seat was available. You will get that seat or not. You will get that seat or not depends upon the seats category, because at that point in time, if you were available at that particular rank, if you are a higher rank, you would have got that seat. You will miss that information when you look at the raw PDFs of DME. Now also there is another thing in terms of the service candidates moving up. We'll just take some time. This will be useful, we guess. Service candidates moving up. So a service candidate, let us say, is around, we'll take an actual example that will be better. We'll go to the Tamil Nadu. So here you have the complete list of allotments of Tamil Nadu. So here you see that the closing ranks of every seat in Tamil Nadu of last year. So we will just take up 2023 for reference for now. You see that the OC open seat in Madras Medical College closed at rank 11, which is the state rank, correct? Rank 11 is the state rank. So if you are an OC, any candidate who's an OC open candidate would have, obviously everybody is eligible for OC open. If they were within rank 11, they would have got this seat. Who are allotted the seats? Rank 1 took the seat and the next seat was taken by rank 11. But you see a blue shade over here. This mentions that these candidates were in-service candidates with incentives. You hover over this, you will have a hover message saying in-service candidates with incentives. What does it refer to? It refers to the fact that why is it required? In case you go to All India rank, it will say this candidate's rank is 6,452. Obviously, that candidate would not have got that seat at 6,452 if it was a non-service candidate. So you will be able to differentiate between an actual service candidate with incentives and a non-service candidate who does not have incentives. For instance, this PSG IMS radio diagnosis seat, which was the third one to close in terms of order, was a non-service candidate, and therefore, and the non-service candidate was All India rank 186 and Tamil Nadu state rank 16. You can refer to this. This was 186 and Tamil Nadu state rank was 16. So that is the data that you have, and when you are looking at it in the raw portal, you will see that this candidate will be mentioned as a service candidate, whereas here the seat is clearly mentioned as a OC open seats. So go with this. Currently you will have a problem of mapping All India rank and the state rank, correct? You won't know which All India rank refers to which state rank. So this will give you a reference point. If you go over here, if you are looking at an All India rank over here, you just see your reference of All India ranks, whichever All India ranks that you are referring to. Let us say you are 50,575 All India rank. All you need to look at is last year 1,575 was state rank 190. This is a starting point, correct? So what do you see? This is a non-service candidate. You clearly know that this is a non-service candidate, correct? How do you know? Because it is not shaded. So this candidate at 1,575, after all the in-service candidates 30% marks were calculated and they moved up, got a state rank of 190. This will give you a reference point for this year. But this year might be slightly better because there is no MRB batch as far as we know who's getting added. And last year the number of service candidates who were allotted and moved out of the entire process is also higher, 700 plus or 800 plus solidly minimum. Now this would mean lesser competition, the competition is lesser by that 700 to 1000 because they joined last year and they will not come back this year. Most of them will not come back this year. The competition is lesser by that 1000, and there is no new competition except for possibly a special qualifying examination batch of 200 people who are 200 service candidates, which means both for service candidates and for non-service candidates it is beneficial because there are lesser people who are going to get incentives. We will check on this data again and come back, but at least this will give you information that it is a possible reference point. If in case you are between All India rank 12,000 or so, sorry, let us say take an All India rank of 12,000. So just go on and say view results. We'll try to figure out if there is someone above this range. Okay, filter weight 12,000 or above. The state rank sorted, so we have a challenge in picking out a candidate who's around 12,000. So 11,179. This is a non-service candidate. 11,17779. The candidate's state rank was 1459. So you can go ahead and refer to 1459 going forward. Basically, once you look at it, you can go ahead and refer state rank as 1459. That will give you a better reference throughout. So that is a method to follow. Last year we did an All India rank versus state rank compilation from the previous year, but this time it might be slightly better. Last year too it jumped a little high, so many candidates were actually happy at the end, but this year too we'll try to do that. That will be helpful, we know. We'll try to do that. So this is as far as Tamil Nadu government quota is concerned. We put in a lot of effort on Tamil Nadu government quota, spending a lot of time on the information, getting you everything on this. Making decisions, especially in Tamil Nadu, is very, very important. We started with Tamil Nadu, our entire helping out students started with Tamil Nadu, and making decisions is very, very critical because Tamil Nadu is one of the states which follows, for non-service candidates especially, one of the states where All India round 1 closes somewhere and from there state round 1 starts. So the movements are in tandem. Your decisions on state round 1, All India round 1 to state round 1 to All India round 2 to state round 2. Should I continue with state round 2 or go to All India round 3, or should I expect a state round 3 seat at this stage? Like I am having a state round 2 seat. Should I look for All India round 3 or should I look for state round 3? This is a very, very data intensive decision that you can make. So that is something that data will help you. Tamil Nadu, because it goes in tandem, once candidates move to All India round 3, there will be bigger shifts in our state round 3. So that part you will have to be very clear about in terms of taking decisions. Take the right decisions and based on the risk also evaluate and do it. In case there are questions regarding Tamil Nadu, we can take it. On the eligibility certificate, we will again tell you, it is your call. If you're not an FMGE, take a strong call to take an eligibility certificate, nothing wrong in it. But otherwise, you take a decision. if you're going to spend that much.